come to my domain. I am the nexus you can't escape, burning it all away in divine flame. Assimilate or be annihilated. My congregation burns all in its wake. Consequences of consecration. I'll take back the throne and reclaim the day. I am a curse, the worst. Haven't you heard? Approaching me, come get what you deserve. I'll make it hurt. Push till your blood vessels burst. My gravity, bowing you to your knees. Come and watch me burn. Come and watch me burn. Come and watch me. Come and watch me burn. Come and watch me burn.
Better get back up here. This is a song about a guy you might remember from high school. Or you might be this guy from high school. I don't know. My little harmonica. I got my 12-sided die and I'm ready to roll with a wizard and my goblin crew. My friends are coming over to my mom's basement bringing Funyuns and the Mountain Dew. I got a big broadsword made out of cardboard and that stereo's a pumping Zeppelin. It's that time of the night we turn on the black light. Let the Dungeons and the Dragons begin. It's D&D. Fighting with the legends of yore. It's D&D. Never kissed a lady before. Nope. Woo! Now the Lord of the Rings, the Dark Crystal and things, we use these as a reference tool. And when we put on our cloaks and tell warlock jokes, we're the coolest kids at the school. No, we're not. I know. Now Tack's a real bastard, but a fair dungeon master. He's got hit points and charisma to lend. And I rehearse in my room, or what I call the Dragon's Tomb. When I'm out with my girlfriend, it's D&D. Wait. Sorry. You got a girlfriend?
Yeah, I gotta, no.
It's D&D. Warriors that terrify. It's D&D. Virgins till the day we One, two, three, four, die! Thanks. Stephen Lynch, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mark Tyke.
everybody. Welcome back to the Khuck. I am your host, Mrs. Khuck. Hello, everybody. Hello. Sorry that we did not do the additional songs, chat. I kind of got to make this quick. This stream is not going to be very long. There's reasons for it. I'll explain later. But hello, chat. How are we doing tonight? Happy Saturday. Rare Saturday stream. Anyway, or will be a rare Saturday stream. Hello. Yes, sorry, chat. I just got a message, or actually I just remembered rather, that this one cannot be very, very long. And I will, Avi explain here in just a minute. So, good evening. Welcome in. So, hello, boss man Jack. You're gambling here all on red. Oh boy. Anyway, but no, welcome in everybody. So let's officially get started here, chat. Like I said, this will not be a very long stream. I have to take care of something after stream. But I did want to say that, part of the reason why too is that Lil Huck and Mr. Huck will be home. Not for a little bit longer, but they're going to be home soon enough, and I want to be able to get the rest of the house cleaned up before they get home. They went to Kansas City today, and they went to the Comic-Con there, and they got to meet, listen to this, they got to meet Mr. Ernie Hudson, chat. Now, those of you who do not know who Ernie Hudson is, shame on you. He is Winston Zedmore from Ghostbusters, among other things that he's done. He was also in the show Oz. Oh gosh, what else has he done? He's done so much. So yeah, they got to meet him today. Now I do have a picture of it, but I cannot show it because reasons. But yeah, so I want to make sure that they're all settled and stuff, or they may get home sooner. So it just depends on what happens. But yeah, anyway. I know I'm showing my age. Shut up, Sid. So I want to make sure that they get home and everything is good to go. So, you know what, Jack? I don't know, but probably. I stayed home because no one was able to watch Pluto if we were to all go. So I had to stay home and make sure Mr. Pluters was okay, and he's here in the room with me, chat. So, yeah. So, anyway, all right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here, chat. So, I don't know about this video. I was told about it when we were covering the D&D drama, of course. So, I'm scared. From what some of you have told me, this video is rather bad. So, I'm scared. But this was about 6 months ago, from what I could see, of Crispy's reaction to Jar. So, we'll just have to see what happens here, chat. So, anyway, so for those of you who have seen this, or if it's been a minute, we'll try to get through this as quickly and as painlessly as possible. So yeah. So one's in the chat if you're ready to watch this. And then we'll get started. Yeah, like I said, chat, I haven't seen this yet, but from what some of you who have seen this told me, it's pretty bad. So, we'll see. But we shall see. Okay, yeah, that's why I'm also not in the Discord either, chat, because I'm not going to take any call-ins tonight. I just want to talk about this, because I said that I would stream. And, yeah, what's up, Medley? How are you? I said that I would stream tonight. So, yeah, but I just didn't want to, not that I don't love a good derail, but but yeah, so I legitimately was just like, you know what? I'm just going to stream just for a little bit, and then I can finish up what I need to finish up later. So, yeah. Because meatloaf... Oh, you're eating meatloaf and gravy. Oh, I see, Neon. Okay, so. Anyway, Alrighty, here we go, chat. Here we go.
Look, I'd rather be playing Hades too. But wanna go on a side quest?
So this is not the first time we've dived into the art commentary community. There was a certain degenerate named Lio Convoy who earned my ire a few months back. And while that guy and his voice really pissed me off, I did take some solace in the knowledge that his channel took a steep nosedive with all the allegations against him. However...
Okay. Now, this is something that was also brought to my attention, that he apparently is very much a Lio detractor, or has LDS, right? Lio derangement syndrome, for those that have told me about that. Why, though? Why? Does he explain that, for those of you who have seen this, does he explain why? Is it just, I mean, again, all power to you, but I'm just saying, listen, hating on Lio, it's one thing to hate Lio, like, again, I said this the other day, and I've said it before, thousands of different times now. Hating on Lio, okay, fine, you don't like Lio, fine, do you, boo-boo. But, again, like, yeah, I don't know. Hello, Mythic Moon Art. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Again, hating on him, or really hating on anyone, is a bit much, in my personal opinion. But hey, it is what it is. So, alright.
However, I noticed recently that a couple of his live streams actually got some viewers, like more than the kindergarten classroom worth of people that he's used to. Of course, I was curious. What happened here? Why is Lio Convoy suddenly getting attention? And how can I stop it? Because I hate this guy. Well, I noticed it was because of another YouTuber, a drama that Lio was covering. Just a Robot. If you're unaware, Just a Robot, or JAR, is another member of the art commentary community, though he did pivot his content into doing something else.
Oh, okay, Ace. Hi, Ace, by the way. Now, okay, again, like I said, I understand that there are people out there that don't like Lio, and that's fine. But to me, like, hating on him, like I said, hating on him or anyone is a little much in my opinion. But again, that's just me. That's just me. So he must have, oh, wait, I'm sorry, Neon, what'd you say? Crispy hit some dramas just to try to cash in. I mean, I can't necessarily fault him for that. I mean, now it's what you talk about, and it's what you know, or whatever, that counts to a degree. But, I mean, I can't blame him for wanting to jump on the drama train to try to cash in there. I can't fault him necessarily for that, so.
Media critique, though anti-woke media critique. Yay! He's one of those idiots who never stops whining about Star Wars and Marvel movies and women in general. And for a while, it was kind of working out for him. But almost a year ago now, he got in a massive controversy of his own. Frankly, I didn't pay much attention. I thought his videos were irritating and his avatar was ugly, and I was happy to see him go. Didn't really care about the reason. However, people continued to make videos about him even months after everything went down. And the reason is because he has tried to revive his career over and over and over and over again for months. It is embarrassing and frankly fascinating. So today, I'm going to be looking back at Just a Robot, looking back at what got him in so much trouble, looking back at his weird relationships with women across the internet, and finally seeing why he keeps on trying to crawl back into the spotlight. Without further ado, let's talk about the clanker who ruined his career by simping. Guys, what the hell happened?
City is a gooner, but not a groomer.
John, do you believe it is okay to step on your child? If your answer to that is yes, then I would be really concerned.
Okay, so our story starts with some other bloke, Cineabar. We'll get back to Just a Robot in a moment, but let's cover Cineabar first. She is, say it with me, another member of the art commentary community. She traffics in the same circles that Just a Robot does. She does her own drama, her own commentary stuff. She even covers some topics that we cover here on Critical Failure, like Lio Convoy and the Senate call. However, you might notice when you Google...
Did she? Did she cover the Senate call? To be fair, I really didn't like Crispy even before his Lio hate pandering, because he used to randomly throw pot shots. Oh, yeah. I think it was you or someone else who had said that at Warhammer Players. Yeah. Oh, no. And hey, to be fair, again, chat, like I've mentioned this before, we've been watching a lot of Mr. Crispy's content here as of late. Gee, I wonder why. But again, I know that when we were first initially talking about the other D&D drama that occurred, you know, or that we just got done talking about, Jesus, that was a whole fucking saga, right? You know, a lot of people got, from what people had told me of Crispy alone, is that they liked him for his D&D content. And then when he started to move kind of over into drama like this and his Lily Orchard video, which I still haven't seen yet, but again, scared. That was when a lot of people started to get turned off from him. And yeah, if the main reason why people don't like him is for that particular reason, or for many other reasons, and yeah, fine, that's totally fair. So, I really didn't like Crispy even before. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a comment I just read. My bad. Oh, it wasn't you? Oh, I thought it was. Oh, I guess not. But yeah, so anyway. Here we go.
Google Cineabar's name, that her YouTube channel doesn't exactly pop up as the first result, and that's because she got in her own controversy. And this one's rough. Buckle in your seatbelts, guys. She had some inappropriate conversations with an underage minor. Conversations that, in general, were really creepy, but they were quickly escalating once she started sending this minor artwork. She sent this minor artwork of a character being explicit NSFW material. She also sent artwork of her own avatar in NSFW positions, and on top of all that, she wanted the minor to draw more artwork of these characters. Oh my god.
I'm 14 years old, turning 15 next month, and I was having inappropriate conversations with the YouTuber Cineabar03, as you can probably tell at this point.
Let me make this clear. Cineabar was aware of this person. She was aware that this person was a minor. This person was also a fan, so they were in a vulnerable position. And I'm not saying allegedly with all this stuff, because these are all things that Cineabar has admitted to happening.
Once Enno started indulging in my very strong autistic infatuation with Boy, that's when I started talking a lot more. And as we kept talking, I felt a lot more comfortable sharing certain things about the character that I liked, including personal fantasies.
So, yeah, situation was pretty cut and dry. Cineabar did try some half-hearted defense of herself, primarily
Okay. So far, this is alright. So far, this isn't terrible. That's what I'm getting out of it. Nintendo Mail too, I guess, but okay. So far, so good.
Arguing that her behavior wasn't grooming, it was cringe, cringe when you send NSFW artwork to an underage child, it was cringe. These allegations were all brought forth by her roommate Jack, who is a whole can of worms on their own I don't have time to get into, but look, Jack and Cineabar, as roommates, they had a bad relationship, and when Jack saw the situation, they put it out there.
I did not know Enno's age. One time they were calling each other, like, in the living room, and I walked in, and, like, Cinny hid their DMs from me, and I asked why she hid them, and she just told me she didn't want me to see, and I kept pressing about it, but eventually I gave up, because I knew Cinny texted, like, all of her friends, and I assumed Enno was an adult.
Cineabar did not take it well and threatened to kill Jack, allegedly. Jack then opened up a GoFundMe to get out of the situation, which was only made worse because, again, allegedly, Jack is in a very financially precarious position, so being in beef with your roommate, especially beef of this level, it's just bad in general. In fact, she was folding to them. But, of course, with the mainstream opinion being so against Cineabar, we need a hero, a white knight, one man, a contrarian, to stand up against the mainstream opinion, to give us another enlightened perspective. And that one man would be just a robot. It was Jar. Jar has taken contrarian positions in the past, but this one was next level. He didn't start there, though. While he was making his video on Cineabar, he engaged in probably the most confusing development pipeline I've ever seen for a YouTube video. Usually, YouTubers do research, they write notes or write a script, then they film, and then they edit, and then thumbnail, publish. Easy peasy, right? Well, Just a Robot, what he does is he records a video before he has all the information, edits the video, and then saves that as a draft, and then records another video once he has more information, edits that video, and then saves it as a draft.
As you can hear at the end of the full call I had with Cine, I said that I would be making a new draft in defense of Cine before I talked to Jack. But yeah, I'm going to be changing my video a lot, and I'm going to have to reach out to Jack because, you know, for all I know, you're...
Now, if you're wondering, how does he afford to have his editor do this over and over and over and over and over again, I'm just going to side note right here because it is appalling. He has admitted that he has an editor from the Philippines, same country where I'm from, by the way, and he claims that this editor gets paid less because the US dollar goes further in the Philippines than it does here.
The thing is, Lorenzo is just about my cheapest editor. He lives in the Philippines where the US dollar goes very far. $5 to us is about $20 to them.
Hello, Reese. How are you, my dear? You need to give your brain a break? Why? What happened? What happened? Why do you need to give your brain a break? Hello, Kronos. How are you? Oh, drag stuff. Gotcha. Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay, middleman, thank you. Oh. Okay, but anyway, sorry. Let me hear the rest of this here.
He is literally
the US dollar goes
here.
The thing is, Lorenzo is just about my cheapest editor. He lives in the Philippines where the US dollar goes very far. $5 to us is about $20 to them.
He is literally hiring someone from overseas, then underpaying them their value, and then proudly proclaiming it like it's just a good normal thing. Bro.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess you could say that he was underpaying him. Which, I mean, that's what Jar has done. Jar has, I think to a certain degree anyway, I don't know how much, but... Okay. I mean, yeah, he had Lorenzo as his editor there, and did he underpay him? I don't know. I mean, if he did, that's obviously shitty, and that's, from what I remember, chat, and oh my god, there's a lot to this, and if I'm misremembering, please tell me, but doesn't he get accused of, like, not paying his artists, too, or not paying them the full amount? Wasn't that also an accusation towards him, too? Again, chat, I'm sorry. My brain is not, there's so much to the Jar shit that I can't comprehend everything with this, or I can't remember everything with it, I should say. But, okay, I mean, yeah, you can criticize him for that, sure, but, alright.
No, it's disgusting. People in the Philippines are underpaid, okay? It's not a good situation, it's not a humanitarian situation, it's a bad situation, and you should pay people what they're worth no matter where they're from. It's
Okay. But again, I mean... Sure, but that was also Lorenzo's choice. Lorenzo had a choice in working with Jar. So, I mean, I get it, wanting to show that you're not happy with what he did with that, and that's, or how that all came about, but I mean, again, that was Lorenzo's choice. So, yeah, I mean, again, I understand you, again, I understand you wanting to criticize him for that, but that seems like that's, okay, let's continue.
Insulting, and it's horrible, and it's a part of the story that went way under the radar. By the way, if you want the editor's opinion on the situation, he thinks he was underpaid too, which apparently Just a Robot was so confused by. Like, what? I gladly proclaimed that I was underpaying you because you're in a different country. How could you think you're underpaid? But look, anyway.
Yeah, Boulders, that's what I'm thinking too. I guess it's important to know if Lorenzo knew he was being paid less. And according to that, he did know.
In a different country. How could you think you're underpaid? But look, anyway. He's got 2 drafts of the video that he underpaid an editor to create. The first draft was meaner to Cineabar, and let me make it clear, yes, Just a Robot did direct more hostile jokes and remarks her way, but even in this video where he's meaner, he's still downplaying her actions and never really directly confronts the fact that this woman was acting like a predator towards this child. It's bad.
The funniest part about all of this is you didn't do what you did with that 14-year-old because you wanted to get with them, you just couldn't stop cooming. You coomed until you groomed. I never even heard of a situation like this happening until now.
But the second video, it's even worse somehow. It's a video where the explicit purpose is to
It doesn't matter how many times I hear that clip, chat, or something from that video. It always makes my head hurt. Always.
defend Cineabar from the allegations, to present a different, more enlightened, more researched point of view, courtesy of Just a Robot. Now, Just a Robot claims the second draft, the defense draft, this wasn't a final product. It wasn't going to go out to print yet. But look, he claims he wasn't going to put out that second defense piece. However, he did send it out to fellow content creators. One of them was named Kumo, and Kumo thought that defense piece was so bad that he decided to leak it to stop Just a Robot's antics. Just a Robot saw this.
Wait, what? Hello, Vivian. The fuck-ass furry with the feet avatar. The hello are you Who? Oh my god, Wookie? Wookie? My man. My homie. Wait, what did he say about Kumo leaking it? Let me back up a second.
Yet. But look, he claims he wasn't going to put out that second defense piece. However, he did send it out to fellow content creators. One of them was named Kumo, and Kumo thought that defense piece was so bad that he decided to leak it to stop Just a Robot's antics.
No. That's not why Kumo leaked it. No. You forgot his name because you don't want to remember. The guy who had the stench feet. I have no idea who you're talking about, Vivian. The only thing I can think of that you're referring to is, what's his name? Chugga Conroy, but he's not a furry that I know of. Yeah, Kumo was in love with Cinny. Yeah. No, it had nothing to do with stopping his antics, quote unquote. It was the fact that he was, he was screwing over Jar. And that's not how Kumo got it. He got it from fucking Romantic Goblin. Come on, Crispy. Okay, listen. What's up, Abyssal? How are you? Okay. I mean, yeah, way more stupid than stopping antics, exactly. And again, here's the thing, right? Okay. Misremembering or misinterpreting something is one thing. Like, if you misspeak about something, like, okay, that was not what happened, and you want to correct the record or whatever, fine. But, okay, well, let's just listen to the rest of this. Because I was helping you looking at cars today. Ooh, I bet. Car shopping is not fun sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Anytime that I've been, it's not been fun. So, yeah, bare bones explanation of the situation. I mean, that's also fair too. But, I don't know. Okay, let's continue.
Just a Robot saw this and panicked, releasing the video to the public. And that, my friends, is how his career went down the drain. So how bad was that video?
No. That's not no. I gotta correct you there. Nope. How Jar's career went down the drain is because of Jar. End of. Jar's actions caused him to have his own downfall, not Kumo or anyone else. Him alone. He has the reputation that he does because he did everything that happened to him to himself. And he wants to go and blame other people for it, like a fucking crybaby, and think that we're gonna feel sorry for him. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, the video is long, well over an hour, but despite the length, it is deceptively incredibly shallow, just like Just a Robot himself. So, what's in it? Well, his main arguments boil down to this. First, that Cineabar wasn't directly targeting a child, she just didn't care that it was a child. She would have done this with anyone, no matter what their age is, which...
What? Well, What? What do you mean, am I saying he deserved what happened, Ace? No, okay, let me explain this. What happened with Jar and his career being the way that it is and where he is at now is his own actions. Not anyone else's, his. The reason why he has the reputation that he does to this day is because of him. Now, again, that's a bit of a loaded question when I'm saying he deserved what happened to him, because again, he's still making content, he's still on the platform, he's still around, right? So he's not totally offline, although some people would say that he needs to be, but that's besides the point. But what happened with him and the circumstances behind the Cine story and everything else that has occurred with him was his own doing. That's it. That's all there is to it. Amos Yee? Oh, Slug mentioned him a minute ago. I have no idea who that is. Anyone who's heard Jar knows his career died because of himself. Exactly. No, and that's okay, Ace. That's okay. Again, that's a bit of a loaded question, right? Because it's like, did he deserve it? Well, it depends on what you mean by if he deserved it. Because, again, his actions led to where he's at today. So, he's a single expat. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think Byrne was talking about him earlier. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. I haven't seen the video clip yet, but I do know who. Okay. Byrne was on Clear as Mud tonight for briefly as a co-host, and I think they brought it up tonight on there. At least the name sounds familiar. Yeah, Amos Yee, not other Amos. not the other Amos. Yes, I know. Not that one. A different one. No, I know.
Is not a defense. I feel like that's actually the root of the problem here, bro.
Great.
Cine is a coomer, a gooner, but not a groomer. Grooming requires intent and a desire to get with someone. Cine did neither. If you want to get with a 14-year-old, you have to be a pedo.
Hello, Brandy. No, not a whole lot. We're about 10 minutes into this video. And so far, Crispy's missing some stuff in here that's a bit important. But, I mean, okay, let me go back here. I said Yee, not Lee. I said Yee.
Their age is, which is not a defense. I feel like that's actually the root of the problem here, bro.
Great.
Cine is a coomer, a gooner, but not a groomer. Grooming requires intent and a desire to get with someone. Cine did neither. If you want to get with a 14-year-old, you have to be a pedo.
So cringe. But, that does lead into his next argument, that Cineabar doesn't technically meet all the criteria for being a groomer, which is what people were calling her online. And because she doesn't meet all of the definition criteria, then we can't call her that, so you need to stop. Which is funny, because that's actually an argument that Cineabar herself used.
Sure, she could have forgotten this person's age. I talk to a lot of people myself, and it's hard to keep track of.
No, that's okay, Brandy. No, you're good. Again, the only thing that I think that you have to be careful of is language, and that's it. So, yeah. If you don't mind that, then you're good, but it's totally up to you, so.
of stuff like this sometimes, but she acknowledged that this person was young a few more times.
In my personal opinion, it shouldn't matter if you meet like this checkbox, hard-ass, technical definition of being a groomer. If you're sending inappropriate material to children, knowing that they're children, I don't know, man. I think that's bad. His next argument revolves around Jack, the roommate who exposed all this. He argues that Jack shouldn't be listened to because Jack is autistic. I'm not joking, like that's actually his argument.
Guys, Jack is a person with autism and BPD, and they grew up getting bashed by the entire internet, which more than likely had an effect on its development.
Look, this is going to be the start of a theme with Jar, whataboutism. He loves whataboutism. He loves just turning the argument into something else entirely. Look, I don't feel like Jack and their antics should be relevant to this situation. Just a Robot is particularly upset about Jack's GoFundMe, which like, okay, dude, if you want to be mad about that, be mad about that. But the situation we're talking about here is a YouTuber taking advantage of a vulnerable fan and sending them explicit artwork, then asking the fan to make more. Like, do you think that's bad or not? It shouldn't matter whether or not the person who reported the alleged crime is a bad person or not. Like, you can talk about Jack.
Yeah, Racer, I'm sure that they make good content with their D&D stuff, but again, like that's why I wanted to react to this particular video. And I'll watch the other ones too in my off time, or we can react to them here if you guys are interested. That's why I just, wanted to react to it just to get a good opinion of it myself and watch it for myself and have you guys join. So why not?
Another day. We're talking about Cineabar. And this whataboutism, it's everywhere, Just a Robot. He does it again with his next main point, and that is that the YouTubers who covered this, they're just doing it for clout. They're not doing it because they want to be good people, which, again, irrelevant. We're not talking about those YouTubers. We're talking about Cineabar. But what's funny is that he goes on and on and on about how these YouTubers, they don't care about the facts. They didn't do their research. They just half-assed their videos.
Sure, the document had all the proof. I mean, look how many pages it had. All that evidence must prove that Cindy's a groomer, right?
Well, actually, no. There's not one shred of evidence that Cindy groomed anyone.
Wouldn't it be, I don't know, embarrassing if he says this about his fellow content creators and then proceeds to not do his own research about the situation? Wouldn't it be so embarrassing if Just a Robot self-admittedly skimmed the evidence? That would be embarrassing, would it?
Did you look at the messages between Cineabar and Eno in full?
Admittedly, no. I skimmed through a lot. I know that makes me the biggest.
I gotta admit, that's a good cut right there. That's a good edit. And Chet's face. I'm sorry, but it works for me, Chet. It may not work for all of you, but that works for me. That's funny.
A very big hypocrite because I was like, oh, people didn't look through this carefully. And I saw some people like looking through it, but like
1 hour later.
After looking over everything in more depth than 99% of people talking about this, I can safely say that this drama was blown up to a level that it had no business getting to. I love how people would try to debunk me on Twitter by sending me the doc they didn't read. I think the irony was lost on them.
Dude, what are you doing? It gets worse somehow. The video ends with his interview with Cineabar, the alleged predator, in mind. And yeah, this whole interview, it's rough. It's obvious here that Just a Robot went in here having just skimmed the evidence, because he doesn't even talk about the main problems of what Cineabar did. He downplays it heavily, just saying that like, oh my god, you sent hugging pictures to this minor. That's not that big of a deal, right? Like, Cineabar knows what happened. She admitted what happened. Like, yeah, she did send hugging pictures to this minor, but she sent like, other things, and those are the things people are upset about. And it's clear that she's kind of confused. Also, for an interview with somebody that you're covering in a professional piece, it is wildly unprofessional. My god.
Like, if you do backstab me, please call me sexist. I'm tired of the racist stuff. Like, I want to be sexist. You are that. Let's be honest here. Actually, how about you, Kuma?
Rude, but anyway.
Come on. You're a Coomer. You're like...
Oh my god. Oh god. I'm sorry, Chet. Oh god, that's awful. Awful.
A super Coomer. Like, you better thank your vagina. If you had
oh my god. Oh my god, Chat, I know that we've heard that these lines from the interview like a million times, but I still get cringed out by, oh god. Still makes my brain hurt and still makes me cringe. Oh god. Again, I know we've heard it like 1,000,001 times, but still, ugh, every time, man.
Oh man, it would not be good for you if you had PB.
Aw, man.
This is the most chronically lonely man I have ever witnessed. Now, of course, this does bring up the question of, what about his girlfriend? If you guys know Just a Robot, you know that he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I did send this to my girlfriend as a joke, but we talked for several months before we actually got together.
And he brings it up all the time, this girlfriend, this mysterious girlfriend who we never see, never shows up in any of his videos, never says a word, and she barely even has a personality. I mean, like, this girlfriend. And, of course, does...
Okay, to be fair, the girlfriend is real. As much as we like to joke about the girlfriend, about her not being real and everything, she's real.
Doesn't end here, because after the interview and before he released this video, he would continue to talk with Cineabar in DMs. And the conversations they had, they were something else, man. He would send the most rizzless jokes you've ever seen, like joking, "Do you want to see my cock?" and then sending a picture of a chicken. He would comment, "Nice pussy," when she sent pictures of her cat. Like, dude, what are you doing? The best part is, she never, responded to these jokes. She didn't put a laughing emoji, she didn't say lol, she just left that unread. And he would try to continue the conversation like nothing happened. It's embarrassing, bro. He went so far as to ask her to draw the thumbnail for the video, which, just for the record, that is blatant malpractice. Like, you cannot ask the sub...
Did he? I don't remember this. Chat, forgive me if that's been brought up before, but I do not remember him asking Cindy to draw the thumbnail. Crispy slays with makeup and cosplays. Hi, Mr. Gamer, how are you? Yeah, exactly, Ace. Jar never learns. Yes. But yeah, no, did he ask her to draw the thumbnail? I don't remember.
Subject of a critical piece to be a part of the development process of said critical piece. Like doing an interview.
Did he? Oh my god. Oh my god. If I knew that beforehand, chat, I apologize. I forgot. But, I don't know, but wow. Wow. I must have forgotten that or something.
Interview is one thing. He already botched that with his jokey attitude, but this is another level that you just shouldn't be crossing as a journalist, though Jar obviously is not that. The most embarrassing part of that interaction isn't even the fact that he's committing malpractice. It's what he says while he's doing it. Are you sure it's...
Okay, malpractice is a bit much. Malpractice is a little much. I would say, like, conflict of interest, very much so. Yeah, inappropriate maybe, or not appropriate, but I wouldn't say that it's malpractice, though. That's a bit much. That's a bit hyperbolic, but yeah.
It's a good idea to have me make the thumbnail. It might make bad faith actors see the worst before they even watch your video. I feel like my style is pretty recognizable. I will only be using one of the 3 thumbnails. I'm sure people will think I just took some stuff from you and then made it myself.
Hello, my dear Blue. How are you? Oh, what'd you miss? Not a whole lot. We're just getting into... We're about halfway in.
You need to truly love this person before you can get filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
At Partisan 292 super chatted $5.
Thank you, Steven, for the 5. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It depends on how you view it. Yeah, I mean, again, malpractice is a little bit much here, but I don't know. Hate to defend Jar, but Jar will... Wow, many things does not claim to be a journalist. Also, yeah, I know that he doesn't claim to be a Oh. I gotcha. What was Falji talking about in that soundbite? Would you like to listen to it again, Blue? I'll replay it.
You need to truly love this person before you can get filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
At Partisan 292 super chatted $5.
Truly loving a person before you can get filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut. Yep. I don't know the context behind it. I was not told the context behind it. I just found it in fishy sound bites that he claims because he's the king of sound bites, and I thought it was hilarious, and I'm using it now. So yeah, there you go. There you go.
Maybe not if I draw it myself, but if you're sure it'll be fine, then okay, it'll be my first time drawing Mr. Robot Man. Yay, make me sexy! Now,
Oh my
that's
God.
already pretty bad, but it's worse. Before that, he also asked for something else. He asked her to come back onto call so that they can talk about, you know, the Predator allegations, kind of important, and she didn't say no.
Do you want me to send that to you? Sure. 1 second. I gotta go to my stream elements because that's the fastest way that I can find it. Okay, hold on. Chris Hansen is investigating Nova? No. This is a good derail. That's fine. If I can even get it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. Oh! Well, Stream Elements is messing up. I'll tell you what, Blue. Why you can listen to me. You can message You can message Fishy and see if he can send that to you because he's able to access it quicker than I can. I'd have to go through his whole soundbite thing. If you want, also, just as a reference, in my Discord, under the Talks Amongst Yourselves tab, there is a thread where you can see all of Fishy soundbites. And it's my sounds. So, just an FYI. If you're in my Discord, in the Talks Amongst Yourselves, there is a thread that he created of all of his sound bites. So if you want, you are welcome to go through those. You'll be able to find it again. Reaching out to him or finding it on there you'll be able to find it faster than I can. So, yeah. Can we do a Chris Hansen retrospective? Sure. I don't see why not. Would you guys be up for that? Potentially, maybe? We gotta finish the Edwin and Salvo one first. But speaking of which, that will happen next week too, chat. That will happen next week. Probably either... Oh, it'll have to probably happen either Tuesday or Wednesday. The Salvo or the Edwin and the finishing of the Edwin and Salvo retrospective. I'm not sure yet, though. I'm not sure. Actually, now that I think about it, I may not be able to. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, again, we've got time for it. I don't see why we can't. Maybe not right away. Let's finish the Edwin and Salvo one first, and then we can do this one. So, if you do Chris Hansen retrospective, I will gladly pop on for like 2 seconds to share a very silly anecdote about Hansen. My boyfriend used to work somewhere he frequented. Oh, ooh. Give us something fun for Tuesday, please, as a birthday gift. Oh, it's your birthday on Tuesday, Jack? I'll think of something. I'll see if I can. So, we'll see. But I do have one thing planned. I think it'll be probably for Friday night. But I won't be able to do the retrospective. So, next week I'm not sure what we'll do next week, but we'll figure it out. We'll see. Oh, you know what I did want to do, chat? I'm so sorry. I just thought of this and it just popped into my head. At some point, either Monday or Tuesday, I do want to talk about the Aiden stuff with Soul Skibbity. I do want to talk about that. because that was funny. From what I saw of it, is pretty funny. so retarded. But yeah, that's something that I wanted to talk about next week too. And Aiden saying that Fauci is Greek and just going off about Beckett and him and all this other shit. Aiden's stupid. I want to know why they went to Soho. Oh, you were born 10 minutes before midnight? Oh, that's funny. All right. Okay, chat. Let's finish this up here. We're about a little less than halfway. Isn't Morale preparing a Google? I have no idea. I genuinely do not know. So.
So he called her. However, he was not exactly being upfront, as after attempting to call her, he would admit the real reason why he wants to talk. Just a robot start to call the last 3 minutes. Let's find out. I just need someone to chat with as I drift off to sleep. You can say no. She proceeds to not join the call for all 3 minutes. I'll just take that as a no. We weren't gonna chat about anything important. I just wanted to pass out.
Which Aiden are we talking about? RPG. Aiden Underground, or Aiden Projects, as he was also known as. That Aiden.
Good night. Sorry, dude, I was playing with my cat. Dude, the desperate double text after the call that lasted 3 minutes, it is... Mwah! I couldn't script anything more pathetic. Amazing. This is not the way you should be talking to a subject of a story, ever. Look, in journalism, you learn about malpractice, and you especially learn about conflict of interest. You are a human being with your own interests, with your own life, and there may come a time when your life conflicts or intercedes with a story that you are covering. This happened to me with the Sage Ryan video. Last video, I talked about a YouTuber named Sage Ryan who was indirectly responsible for some nonsense at Gen Con. Her meddling affected some of the events organized by my agent. I did not know about this minor conflict of interest while making the video, and it only came to light after it was...
Yeah, again, I'm sorry, Crispy, you're not a journalist. I'm not a journalist either, okay? You're not, unless you got some type of journalism degree or something or whatever, then fine, but as far as we know, you do not. What's up, British Runner? How are you? I'm sorry, my guy. You're not a journalist. Neither am I. And Jar definitely isn't either. Hell no. Jar is definitely not one at all. Oh my god. No.
Was created. However, I do take full responsibility for not checking with my agent on this one. That is 100% on me, and I will be more vigilant around conflicts of interest in the future. But in comparison to my conflict of interest, this crap is just insane. Trying to do sleepy time calls with them, joking with them, on call and in DMs, even sending weird flirtatious messages and jokes. It's not something you should ever be doing. Look, I've seen some malpractice in my time. I've read Stephen Glass. I've watched Drama Alert. I've seen Dungeons and Discourse. All nonsense, but this is worse than all of them. And
what?
Of course, there's a theme with it too. He's being really weirdly pushy with this woman. He even admits that this situation would not be the same if she were a man.
You better thank your vagina.
The worst part is, this isn't the only time he's acted weird around women.
Oh. I wonder what he has to say about the VidCon incident.
Okay, we're gonna flashback. Harley TBH, Ponder Sprocket, Mally Malware. These are names that you might know, you might not, and they're not like super relevant, though I will be bringing them up. These are other people in the art commentary community, and these are people that Jar used to work in the same circles with used to being the most important part of that phrase. He, at this point in our story, doesn't work with them anymore. By this VidCon, they've cut ties. Harley TBH especially had a rough falling out with Just a Robot, being very...
Boo, Mally! Why are you booing Mally? Right? What's up, Moon? An art com guy being predatory to women and or children. Say it ain't so. Damn. Yes, Harley TBS. Yes. Just an average Tuesday, bro. Australian women on the internet was... Wookie, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Australian men on the internet minus Mitch is a mistake, okay? There, asshole. Good Lord.
Weirdly offended when Harley gave him some very mild
he ain't.
criticism about a thumbnail for his video. Criticism that, frankly, was for the best. He cut all ties with Harley at that point.
Which might be a surprise to some of you who've seen our past content together and may have, rightfully, assumed that we were friends. I did too, until he let me know that we were never friends. This response came after I provided him criticism on a thumbnail he made that drew comparison between disgraced YouTuber Spockter and EDP445.
But with this VidCon happening, he wanted to reignite things with this friend group. And his way of doing this was extremely concerning. Now, before I get into the VidCon incident, I do want to clarify something that Harley said in their video. Harley said that Just a Robot has a history of acting this pushy with all AFAB creators that Harley knows. Like, it's bad. It's no wonder that a lot of women in the space do not want to talk to him. You know, that nice pussy joke or want to see my cock? Yeah, he does that with femme creators constantly. It's weird. But yeah, VidCon, that took it to a whole new level. He was exchanging DMs with a person called Mally Malware, talking to this femme creator over some drama when he decided he wanted to shift the conversation. Well, if you want to talk it out in VC with me, then we can. I don't articulate myself well over text. Look, I'm still in transit.
Oh, these DMs. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
At the moment, haven't gotten to the Airbnb yet, but maybe once we're settled, although I'm not sure there's going to be time for voice chat because I'm doing stuff for VidCon. Oh, we could talk in person at VidCon. Just you and me over drinks. Maybe you could come over to my hotel room with me, lol, JK. No way. I'm not going to spend VidCon time on that sort of thing. I want to focus on holiday stuff. Wait, did you see my last message? Yeah, sent at the same time my message, lol, but still, no way. Well, I would still like to meet you.
Oh my God, these DMs were so awkward. So bad. Oh my God. The FTC sent warning letters to me. Wait, what? Huh. That's interesting, Abyssal. Huh. Morale still defends Spockter? Does he? I didn't know that if he does or not. I have no idea. I wish to meet you, milady. Yeah, exactly. Gross. Okay, hold on. You know what? Yeah.
I do hold you in as high opinion as Peaches and Lio? Putting high opinion, hopeless Peaches, and Lio Convoy all in the same sentence should get you sentenced to jail. Want to meet up at 12 by the water fountain? I'm not at VidCon anymore, going to rest, so nah, enjoy your day. I meant tomorrow.
Would thou like to court? I don't know why that one got me, but that was a good one, Reese. Would thou like to court, bruh? That's hilarious. He has nightmares about his controversies. I don't doubt that at all. I really don't. I do not doubt that one bit. Oh, good Lord. May I have thy hand in a tender pecking? What the hell? Oh, Jesus. That's hilarious. I was talking to B, dear B, about how autistic is not clocking someone was flirting with you until at least 2 business days later. Jar is just a reprobate. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so let me give you my stance so far on this, chat. Okay, so far, besides those things that we mentioned earlier about the thing with Kumo and him not being a journalist, sorry, you're just not. So far, this isn't horrible. Okay? So far, he does provide accurate information, besides, again, minus those two things, which, again, is, whatever. But so far, this isn't horrible. So...
I also left. I mean, it closes at like 9 or 10 p.m. Nah, I'm good. I got a lot to do over at VidCon as is. All right, but like, what do you look like? Because the badges are too hard to read fast, I also can't hear everyone's voice at the same time. I don't really want to meet up. I don't want to talk about YouTube or drama or work. I don't want to talk about the video and Twitter stuff. I just want to vibe with my girls. I didn't want to talk about any of that. I just want to say hello, a handshake, and then leave. But it was a really bad time for all this drama to go down right before the con. To be honest, it's not because of the drama. I just want...
I mean, and that's fair too, Boulders. That's fair too. I mean, and here's the other thing, is that if someone were to ask about, and I'll even admit this there too, if anybody were to ask about the jar situation and I was not one of those people that was listed as a main source, I would totally get it. That's fine. Go to, other people like Beckett, or if you do, that's very nice. And, I appreciate it, but... yeah, I'm not the main expert on jar either, to be fair, but I get it. And and that's fair if he has a reputation for, or Crispy obviously has a reputation, and it's a known reputation to kind of fudge things up on drama topics and stuff like that, then okay, that's fair. But, and also in fairness, on the other side of that, we all fudge up in our own way sometimes. It happens. So.
Want to spend time with my friend, enjoying my VidCon meet and greets and stuff. Don't think it's a drama thing. Just want to do my own thing during my holiday. Okay, but please, no. I won't be like, bitch.
Mr. Game, shut up. She ain't got time for Robo-Tart. Yeah, exactly. I'm busy cackling and doing feminist things, Chet. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's hilarious. Was Jar dating his girlfriend? Because really, how can this dude really think he's got game? Was he? Oh my god, he was. Oh my god. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, these DMs are... oh my god, I feel so bad still for Mally for all of this.
Bitch, you were too scared to come into voice chat, and now you have nowhere to run it. I got a gun. I really just wanted to talk for 15 seconds, then bugger off. I mean, you did chat with Harley a little. I hope it wasn't about me. Okay, that's a bit freaky, and didn't even think about it. Dude, making a vague gun threat, just kidding, while you're at a convention is insane. Like, this part of the story kind of gets downplayed with all of the...
well, making a gun threat of any kind is insane. Are you... what? No. Making a gun threat of any type of situation is insane. No. Not just at a con. No. No. Crispy, no. Crispy. No. Any type of... yeah, exactly. Hi, James. How are you? Yeah, exactly. No gun threats. Like, what? Not just at a convention. Anywhere, my guy. Anywhere. No. Oh, thank God, Abyssal. RAM prices are dropping. Thank the Lord. I'm sure they're still hella expensive, but hopefully not as expensive as what they were. It was only a I don't care, Jack. No. No. Any threatening of a gun? No. Nope.
defending Cineabar stuff, but This is absurdly creepy and absolutely pushing boundaries in a very uncomfortable direction. I will also note, remember that Harley person I mentioned earlier? Yeah, the person that Just a Robot cut ties within the Art CC? Yeah, Harley TBH is like in Just a Robot's nightmares. He literally dreams about the guy and stalked them at VidCon.
I, alongside the rest of the group, literally...
You need to truly love this person before you
Middleman,
can get
thank you.
filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
At Metalman87 super chatted $2. Run Riz. X file not found.
So true, Middleman. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Hey guys, Pluto says hello. Pluto came up here to say hello. Hi, Poopy. You want to say hi to chat? You say hi to chat, huh? Huh? You say hi to chat? He got lonely because Mr. Huck and Lil Huck aren't home yet, and so he wanted to come down here with me and hang out. Yeah. You got all lonely? Oh, chat, he got groomed yesterday? Yes, he did. He got groomed and pampered yesterday. Yes, he did. Yeah. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, Ace. My dog, Pluto. The emojis that are in chat right now, that's Pluto. My dog got groomed, Teddy. Nice try. You too, Reese. Y'all are horrible. Y'all are horrible. Anyway. Hi, Teddy. Fucking hell.
really turned around and ran up the escalator in an attempt to get away from him.
Update, we are still avoiding that creator.
Just made eye contact with him. We're not succeeding.
This is why you run. This is why you run away.
Like, dude, what are you doing? Harley seems like such a nice person. I mean, I hope they're not crappy behind the scenes, but from what I can tell, they seem like a nice person and were a great source of research for this video. Like,
yeah, no, and again, I said this before, chat. I don't know the lore, if you will, quote unquote, with Harley TBS. That's something that we may have to look into one day. I don't know if they're awful or if they're horrible or if they're whatever, if they're misunderstood. I have no idea. But again, I do know that they have played a significant part of, you know, in part of the ACC stuff and with Jar and, you know, all of that. So. Yeah, what? Wookie? You know what? No. You don't talk about my Pluto like that. No. Bye. You in timeout. Think about that for 1 minute, sir. God. I think it's a red flag if someone can't understand if a group of people are actively avoiding that person and that person can't read the room, or if they, or if they can choose to ignore it. Yeah, exactly, Siegfried. Hi, Siegfried, by the way. Yes, exactly. Jar's a fucking moron. He knew what he was doing the entire time that he was DMing her. No, Pluto, no. Lay down. Lay down. We're almost done. We're almost done, I promise. We're almost done.
this is who dominates your nightmares? Really? But anyway, it gets worse because he also met with another creator, Ponder Sprocket. Ponder Sprocket is another member of this friend group, and don't worry, I'm going to get deeper into their whole situation because they're another can of worms. But Ponder Sprocket was alone talking to some old lady when this happened.
Whew, like a creeper, clasped their other hand around mine, leaned in, and said, "The name of the channel creator I was supposed to be on the lookout for." My mouth screams out, "Oh God!" I don't know what that said to them in the moment, but after I yelled that, again, like a creeper, they squeezed my hand, smiled, and then walked.
Some of Harley's own Discord staff plotted his downfall, created a server where they talked about him endlessly and took control of their server. Oh. I got you. Oh, Wookie was being an ass. And I haven't timed out Wookie in quite some time, so I felt he was long overdue. So, yeah. That's my excuse. So, So, is Harley still on YouTube? I don't know. I honestly do not know. Some of chat would know better than I would. Wookie's innocent. He was not innocent with that statement there, Teddy. But overall, yes, I would say that Wookie is innocent, quote unquote, when he wants to be. So. Oh, Harley uses they, them. Okay, fair enough.
Away.
Oh, but anyway, Ponder. Miss Ponder. Wait, why'd you time out? I think I owe Wookie a timeout for something in Himpleton's stream. What did he do in Himpleton? What happened? Wookie is catching all sorts of strays. That's hilarious. What did he do? What did he do in Himpleton's stream? I know. I mean, listen, I like to pick on Wookie and he likes to pick on me. We have that kind of a relationship. But dang! Oh my god, no! No, let's not, no. No more timing out Wookie, please. Blue, I swear. No more timing out Wookie. No. Leave Wookie alone. We got... Oh, that's hilarious. No, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did, Blue. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, no more timing out Wookie. Leave Wookie be. I know, the Wookie is crazy. I know. Listen, chat, I know I timed him out for what he said, but y'all are just picking on Wookie just to pick on Wookie. That's hilarious. What's up, Starbird? How are you? I was babysitting the nieceling today. Oh, nice. And provided my sister-in-law with the delicious mocktail non-alcoholic drink for my sister-in-law. Oh! She is cooking a second girly bun in the oven? Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. Congratulations. I think you can time out other mods, Blue. Fairly positive. I don't know, though. I will not take part in this anti-Chewbacca-isms. Oh, I thought you could. Oh, never mind. Never mind, then. I didn't... Well, I wasn't sure, because, like, I know managing moderators, I think, can. I don't know. I thought... Oh, okay. That makes sense if the streamer can only do it. But I also think, and again, I could be mistaken, I think managing mods can do it too? I don't know.
You need to truly love this person before you can get filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
At the Jackof Slades super chatted $2, it's what Wookie would have wanted.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Thank you, Jack, for the 2. I appreciate it. I'll message him later. If Wookie, come back. You're safe, I promise. Wookie, come back.
You need to truly love this person before you can get filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
Yes,
At
Kicken. Yes.
_the_ Swede super chatted $2.15. Rolling eyes face emoji. Khuck, pensive face emoji. Is Wookie in need of his personal Jesus?
Yes, I think he is, Kicken. Yes, I think... Kicken, always assume that Wookie needs his personal Jesus, okay? Just always assume that. Okay? Just putting that out there. But yes, no, thank you, Jack, and thank you, Kicken, for the, Jack for the 2, and Kicken for the 20 Swedish krona. Thank you.
Visually, it was very beautiful, but also it was a simple story that people understood. It was, you call it Titanic in space. It's a very simple story that people resonated with.
In space? It's Pocahontas in space, mostly.
At Wookie_Z became a member. At Wookie_Z celebrates 17 months of membership. The mods are revolting. And I don't mean a coop.
I know, I'm sorry. Wookie. Wookie, we love you. Thank you for being a member for 17 months, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wookie comes back with the support. He sure does. Oh, hold on. Getting a message here. Okay, sorry. Siegfried, unrelated question. Do you like robot animes? I mean, the old classic kind, maybe with a hint of psychological alien horror in the mix? I'm not opposed to it. Teddy! Teddy, no! Teddy! Teddy, no! No, no! No more! No more timing him out, please. Hold on, let me... He was a hint of psychological alien horror? I don't know. It's possible, but then I'm not a big anime person, really. So there's that. Get her Robo Armageddon. Is that the name of it? Did somebody order a mascot character? No, he's not doing that. No. Let's not go there, chat. Okay, Wookie. All right. As long as you're okay, that's what matters. No more, Chad, no more timing out Wookie, please. No more timing out Wookie, okay? Get her Robo Armageddon is massively entertaining. Is it on Crunchyroll? Well, what non-Japanese cartoons? I really don't watch cartoons. I really don't. I do with Little Huck sometimes, but that's been about it. So, yeah. That's been about it. So. Look, I had a legit reason to time about Wookiee, and he knows why. What? Okay, you won't repeat it. I saw you say that earlier, so okay. No, not 10 donos, and we'll time Wookiee out again. No. She was watching Demon Slayer. She does watch it, or I think she's finished it. I don't know. Now she's on to Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what she's on. No, Wookie. No. We're not having any of those kinds of jokes. I saw what Mr. Gamer said too. Come on. No. I get it. You guys find that funny. I understand that, but I do not. I do not find any of that funny, please. Okay? Bleach, I don't know if she's seen. I don't know. Maybe. I think she's seen a little bit of it, but I don't know if she's seen the full thing. I don't think she has anyway. So. Oh, well, thank you, Middleman. Yeah, she, Jujutsu Kaisen is her thing right now. Oh gosh, what else has she watched? She's watched so many others that I can't think of right now. What is the other one that she really liked? Oh, I cannot think of the name of it right now. Oh, I can't. Oh, Spy X Family. That was it. Spy X Family. Yes. Funny you bring that up, Blue. That's funny. Yeah, she loves that too. Yeah. She was the I cannot think of her name right now. She was the girl with the green hair for Halloween. I cannot think of her. Her name is escaping me, and I apologize, chat. Thank you, Mr. Gamer, and thank you, Wookie, and thank you, Teddy, for all of you for behaving now. Thank you. Oh, I gotta look her up now, because that's gonna drive me nuts. Spy X. Here we go. Oh, not green hair, pink hair. That's what I meant. Why was I thinking green? Oh, because her outfit is green to a degree. Oh, what was her name? Anyway, but yeah, no, she loved her, so. Alrighty, Teddy. Thank you. You have a good night. Get her into Batman? You know, we have shown her a few. You know what? Mr. Huck and I have actually shown her some of the older Batman cartoons and the Spider-Man cartoons, too. Anya! That was it. That was it. Anya, yes. No, oh. She wasn't Anya. Oh, my God. She was not Anya. I'm sorry, chat. I am fucking up all over the place. Hold on. She was someone else from Demon Slayer. I should know this. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is her name? I'm trying to pull up a picture of her too. I can't find one. Oh well. But yeah, anyway. So, yeah. She was not the little girl from Spy X Family. I apologize. She wanted to be that, but Missouri! Yes! Thank you, Abyssal. Yes! Yes! She was Missouri from Demon Slayer for Halloween. I was getting the two of them mixed up. My bad. How is Mr. Huck doing? He's doing good, Mr. Gamer. Thanks for asking. Yeah, he's doing good. He is recovering very nicely. Thankfully. He still can't do like a lot of like different physical stuff right at the moment, or he's kind of worried about it, you know, and is still kind of trying to take that part of it easy, but he can go to the gym at least, and he can like lift things. He can lift, I think, up to 30 pounds now. So yeah, it's not horrible. Yes. He's very much a keeper, yes. So, the summer Hikiru died? Okay, maybe, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I never really grew up or really watched anime a whole lot. So, until recently, of course, with Lil Hug. But yeah. So, anyway. Alright, chat. Enough anime talk and timing out people and, you know, all this other crap. Jesus. Wouldn't be a chaos stream without the chaosness. But yeah. Thanks, chat. Thank you. Thank you.
The creator in question is just a robot. He went up to her, put on an accent, which I don't think was in that clip, but yeah, he did that too, by the way. He squeezed her hand and then just really couldn't take the hint. This guy sucks. Now, you might notice that the way Just a Robot acts
You need
with
to
these femme
truly
creators...
love this person before you can get filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
That Lost Coyote Ofmas super chatted $2, which is gonna come out first, GTA 6 or Persona 6?
Persona 6. I don't know. Yeah, anything GTA 6, which one's gonna come out first, I always go with the other one. Yep. Okay. Thank you, chat. Let's do... Because I just saw it there. You get which? Cool beans. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. along with the summer, I recommend Mononoke, not the Ghibli film. It's a true. Oh, about a medicine seller helping people with restless spirits. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's an idea. Yes, the witch brews her cackling stew. Exactly. Exactly. All right, chat. Let's finish
friend
this up.
group, it's different from how he interacts with, say, like, Harley. He's definitely pushing Harley's boundaries, but look at the way he does it. Talking about them like there's some god that's going to destroy Just a Robot's career. Whereas the femmes in this group, he's perfectly capable and willing to push their boundaries, both in person and online. It's weird. Like, this is the way he acts with, like, co-workers. And apparently, according to Harley, he does this a lot. Now, would you believe me when I say it gets worse with the people he doesn't know? Jaden Animations, famous Arrow Ace Queen. We love Jaden Animations here at Crispy's Tavern for obvious reasons, and Just a Robot loves her too. Loves her in a creepy way, that is. You might have noticed, while I was playing clips from that Cineabar video, that he has gameplay footage in the background. One of the characters, his character, is named Jar, Just a Robot. The other character is named Jaden. He names his companion characters off of Jaden Animations. Okay,
Yeah.
a bit weird, but not that big of a...
No, that is very weird. No. His obsession with Jaden is insane. No. I like Jaden too. I mean, I've seen, like, Lil Huck likes to watch her on occasion, and she likes her animations, but yeah, but I'm sorry, and that this is not in her fault in any way, shape, or form. But anytime that I see Jaden now, I automatically think of Just a Robot, and that's fucking stupid. No, you're okay, Calamity Girls, you're fine. Listen, a little bit of chaos is okay. It's fine. It's fine. It just, to me, it just got just a little too much, but then again, it could just be me. So it just got just a little bit too much. Just a little, just a smidge. But that's okay. That's okay. It happens. It's all right. Jaden is a common name, but in this context, given Jar's obsession with her is deeply concerning. True. I'm not a fan of Jaden. I've always been the lover of all things artsy and spoopy. True. That's fair. That's fair. So. Kangaloo. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You're not wrong at all. Thank you, Kangaloo. But yeah, it's but yeah, no. Anyway. So yeah, but anytime that I see Jaden Animations, I'm sorry, the first thing I think of is Jar, and that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be at all. No. No. But I've heard rumors that Jar used to call his girlfriend Jaden. Dude. If that's true, oh, damn. The dance will help. What dance? Oh, okay. I gotcha. Thank you, Nintendo Mail. If that's true, dude. Dude.
The deal, right? Well, he also made a video defending Jaden during that phase where everyone was talking about the NSFW artwork made of her. Because, yeah, it is a bit of a weird and creepy subject. People online pushing the boundaries of creators.
Filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
At Wookie_Z super chatted $1.39. Jar grooms the gender out you. Pluto say they slash them.
Thank you for the 2, Wookie. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're pushing it, Wookie. Damn it. You're pushing it. I've never heard of this. I'm in the same Discord with her, unfortunately. I've never heard that either, Starbird. If that's true, Oh, thank you, Clammy Girls. Thank you. Is that Link just chilling? What's up, Battle? How are you? Peeks in from other stream. Oh, yeah! Alex is streaming tonight. Duh. I forgot. It's Saturday night. I should know this. I have this horrible feeling that Jar made his girlfriend dress up like Jaden. Oh my god. I hope not. I genuinely hope not. But if... Dude. You know what's sad, though? Is that I can kind of see that happening. Sadly. Yeah. Has she broken up with him since Jar broke his promise to not do drama anymore? I don't know. Wait a minute. Wasn't there, like, some type of update with her? No. He did talk about her in the Lord Crest interview, but he talked like they were still together, I think. So I'm fairly certain they're still together. I have not heard anything otherwise. What? Although she did... Starbird. You gotta be fucking kidding me. They were made for each other. Just saying. That's insane. Oh, yeah, I saw that too. The most entertaining saga of the internet. IBS. Yeah. I am not watching that. No. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Okay, chat. Let's finish this up. We've got about 12 or so minutes. Let's go. And when we're done here, I believe if they're still live, I'm going to have you guys raid into Yen. Yen is currently live at the moment. So after this, you guys are going to go hang out with Yen. I will try to be in chat when we go over there, but I got, again, probably going to be mainly in the background. So, but yeah. Okay, let's finish this so we can go watch Yen. Let's go.
SFW artwork without their consent. It's a problem, and Jaden has loosely discussed it before, mostly saying that she just doesn't want to deal with the crap. Just a Robot decided to make his own video on the subject, where he admitted that he finds her incredibly attractive.
Jaden Animations is kind of my YouTube crush. Of course she's way out of my league. I'm not talking about the real her, I'm talking about her cartoon character. Now, to be fair, her avatar is quite a...
That's what kills me though too, chat. Not the real her cartoon character. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Wait, Yen's not live anymore, Blue? Uh-oh. Did she end her stream? Yeah, Jar has to open his gob. True. Wow. Oh, you were saying no about Jar. Okay. Whew. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking you were talking about Yen. I'm sorry. I misread again, chat. Looks like I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to lose my goddamn mind. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my god, Mr. Gamer, now! 2 cities, 1 Jar. Dude. Y'all are crazy.
This brings up that question again. The question of the girlfriend. Like, he's doing all this stuff. Like, does his girlfriend have a problem with this? Like, seriously, this magical girlfriend who accepts Jar for who he is, so loving and kind and supportive and backs him up, but she does have an early morning shift, so they don't get to spend so much time together. And yeah, weird comment to add. It's so funny too, because his personal opinion on Jane Animations and her ungodly beauty clearly conflicts with what he's trying to say in the video. Like, he's trying to say, you know, the normal opinion, that making NSFW artwork of people without their permission is bad, but he's constantly, like, butting and umming himself throughout the entire video, conflicting with his actual opinion, which is that, you know, he wants...
I 100% agree, Benini. 100% agree. Yeah. What she needs to respect herself more. Like, dump him 1,000%. Leon, shut up. It's been a hell of a ride. I mean, it's a normal stream to me, so there's that. You had a stream crash last night? Oh, did it? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, exactly. To Jar's girlfriend. Girl, get up. True. Yeah, you deserve so much fucking better. Seriously. Hello, Castilla Pudding. Welcome in. And at SFTW, welcome. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I agree 1,000%. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, and again, no, not right now. Not right now. Not right now. You're gonna have to wait just a few minutes. We're almost done, I promise. Okay? We're almost done. We're almost done. And unfortunately, I was getting ready to say before Pluto interrupted, silly boy. She sounds like one of those girls that, I mean, again, I don't want to assume about her, but based upon what Starbird just said and what we kind of know about her already to a degree, she sounds like she's one of those girls that doesn't have very high self-esteem and just thinks that, you know, as long as she's with the guy, she's with him. But I hope that that's not the case. I really genuinely do. I hope that I wouldn't say a pick me. No. I wouldn't say a pick me, but I do feel bad for her. I do. But again, I don't know very much about her besides what people have talked about with her. And again, what Starbird just said in chat earlier is very disturbing. But in that aspect, they belong together. But at least, again, I genuinely hope that she can find somebody else. I really do. I mean, and that's fair too, Mr. Gamer, that she chose to be with him. Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. So, yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too nice, which if I am, then fair. But I do kind of feel bad for her in the sense that she can do better, but it is what it is, I guess. So.
It's that NSFW artwork because he has a crush on Jane Animations.
But should we really be drawing of people if they don't want us to draw of them? Well, I guess not.
What do you mean you guess? I'm not going to show it, but this video that he made about this subject, it's filled with NSFW artwork of these creators. Like, it's everywhere and uncensored. It's crazy. Now, of course, in that video, he does come to the conclusion, eventually, after much straining, that yes, making NSFW artwork of people without their permission is probably not the best thing, I guess. But, you know, it would be really, really embarrassing for him if he, like, commissioned that kind of artwork of Jane Animations himself. It would be really embarrassing, right? Yeah, an artist named Chaco, a former member of Jar's community, published allegations that he contacted them to commission NSFW artwork of Jane Animations. The first request was in voice chat, where he allegedly asked for NSFW of Jaden Animations, which, that's a sentence, oh my god, obviously.
Oh. She lied about being his girlfriend and white knighted and spied for him in Cat Slayer? Oh. Okay.
No receipts of that one. It was just in voice chat. But the second request, that does have receipts, because he asked for more artwork of Jade animations. Specifically, artwork of her looking at the camera while lifting up her shirt. Why do I have to say these words? I hope to God it was worth it, but have fun, Jar. That's hot. He claims that he commissioned this weird artwork of Jaden for a thumbnail, obviously, which I think makes it worse somehow. But yeah, it's clear that even the artist, who was a fan, even they were uncomfortable with drawing this for Jar. But hey, get that bag, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But Jar took this art, made his video. However, it gets worse, because with all this stuff coming out about Just a Robot, Choco decided to come back and explain that when they made that artwork of Jane animations, they were underage. They were 17. Now, Jar clarifies that they were actually 17 and a half, and I'm sorry, but them saying 17 and a half is crazy. Like, bro, you're making it worse somehow. Oh my God.
Choco did show evidence that I got her to draw Jade animations lifting up her shirt.
You need to love this person before you can get filled up like a Krispy Kreme donut.
At Tech20_619 super chatted $5. We're so far down this rabbit hole that I've forgotten what the surface looks like.
Fair. Thank you, Tech, for the 5. I appreciate it. Welcome in there, sir. Welcome in. Listen, I'll draw NSFW commissions, but there are limits. Like avatars owned by people who don't want them. And spicy art. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Unfortunately, some people don't have shame or respect. That's very true, too. That is very, very true, too. No, thank you, Tech, for the 5. I appreciate it.
When she was 17 and a half.
Now look, Jar doing this already creepy enough. His obsession with Jane animations is so weird. And of course, it brings back up that question of, what about his girlfriend, Crispy? His girlfriend, who is so loving and caring that she's gonna look past all this stuff. His girlfriend, who never shows up in any videos. His girlfriend that definitely exists. A question I'm not gonna answer yet. But also, the fact that he commissioned this from an underage fan, then goes out of his way to explain that they were 17 and a half is crazy, dude. It's crazy. Again, his behavior with femme creators is disgusting. It is disgusting, period, end of story. And this isn't even all of it. There's more. I haven't talked about this embarrassing conversation that was leaked by Harley TBH, where Just a Robot is joking about No Nut November, and the person on the other end, the femme on the other end, is clearly not matching his energy. Oh my God, it's one of the cringiest things I've ever read.
Well, he'd asked them to call, and they said, I can't right now. And he responded with a message saying, okay, I'm going to go jack off to anime now. And then, oh,
what? What? Chad, I have not seen this. Excuse me? Are you... Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. 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 Oh my God. Wow.
wait, it's No Nut November. Between these messages, the other person said, have fun and true. The friend zone must be all he's ever known.
I haven't talked about his weird relationship with Hopeless Peaches, who at this point in the story had not come out yet, but that fact only builds in this narrative that this guy acts so weird with any AFAB creator. I haven't talked about his weird takes on female villains in modern media, which, yeah, spoiler alert, his anti-woke slop also has weird messages about women. Who could have seen that coming? And of course, finally, I haven't even had time to talk about this clip where he's talking about teenage girls in bikinis. Oh my God.
I'm at the pool, just relaxing. 16-year-old girl shows up in her bikini. I realize I have to get the out of there right now because, like, I'm not going to be paying attention. I'm going to daydream. I'm going to look in her general direction, and then suddenly a situation is going to happen.
You know, in some of his defense videos, he says that this, this story, it was just a hypothetical example about how men struggle to deal with predator allegations. This was hypothetical. Like this didn't actually happen. He just made it up.
Yep.
Which,
yep, that turned out to be true. Yep.
okay, dude, you making up the story on the spot, still freaking weird because who thinks like this? But it would be really, really embarrassing if I had this leaked podcast audio where he talks about the story like it really happened, you know? That would be really, really, really embarrassing, right?
I told this story about how I was by myself at the pool and this family showed up and there was this like young girl in a like very small bikini with a family, and I was like, oh, single guy, I know where this is going. That family gets in the pool, small percentage chance that I get looked at as a creep, and I thought, you know, my swim is almost done, I'm kind of high, so I'm a little bit paranoid, I'm just gonna go home.
So with all this out there, what's he gonna do about it? He released multiple apology videos, one called Response with Receipts, another called My Response. It just keeps on going and going and going. And he released another response video only a few days ago. Guys, it has been almost a year at this point, and this man just cannot stop. His channel is in the dump. Both of them are in the dump. He gets basically no views and makes basically no money. Doesn't have sponsors, doesn't have a heavy Patreon. There is no income from this. And he does claim that this is not his real job. He does have an actual job that's very profitable outside of YouTube. Although some of his testimony about his own creepy behavior in the workplace means I can't imagine he's going to have that job for very long, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. Look, the point is, I don't really see why he keeps on doing this, but the funniest thing about his response videos isn't that he keeps on making them, it's what's in them. Because
hello, puppet mares. Welcome in. I will be asking this streamer that is watching something. What is a CD player? It's a device that plays music? I don't know how you want me to answer that, but okay.
Because it's barely an apology. He still stands by so much of what he said. He still tries to talk about his creepy one-sided relationship with Jane Animations like it's a normal thing. He still, to this day, continues to claim that Cineabar is not really a predator, guys. He still tries to downplay the situation at VidCon where he made a vague gun threat before going to a convention, which again, crazy. Still tries to downplay all of it. Like I said, just recently, he made another video continuing the whataboutism trend. Remember Ponder Sprocket, the person whose hand he grabbed all creepy like? Well, that person got in some hot water recently for good reason. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, Ponder Sprocket, not the greatest person. But Jar decided to take it as an opportunity to bitterly attempt to return to form. He made a video called Pondering Over Ponder Sprocket, which got like no views and a lot of hate, where he bitterly tries to once again disprove the claims about VidCon, even though like in that video he can't even get his own story straight. Like sometimes Ponder Sprocket completely lied about the situation, sometimes the situation happened and it wasn't even that bad. Like dude, if you're gonna lie, at least lie well. Is this guy just completely talentless at everything?
They cornered themselves on an escalator. I could have easily caught them if I wanted to, but I had no interest, so I just walked away. Trust me, if I want.
I could have easily caught them if I wanted to, bro. Bro. Yeah, what an odd way to ask Keiko. She knows what a CD player is, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, but okay. Okay.
If I wanted to catch you guys, I would have. But what would be the point?
And then a couple of seconds later, he's walking it back.
I can't believe anyone fell for this lie from them.
And then a couple minutes later, it's saying that the VidCon shit was a rumor started by Ponder.
And then she made up a rumor that I was stalking people at VidCon, all because I shook her hand.
What the fuck is it, Jar?
Barely apologizes for any of it, doesn't take responsibility, because this is, fundamentally, the most insecure person I've ever seen.
Oh, no, it sounds absolutely fucking creepy, because it is. It absolutely is. It is beyond creepy, in my opinion. No, 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 no. No, no. Big can of nope. Big can of nope.
Seen on YouTube. That's the core of everything that makes Just a Robot who he is. Insecurity. Like, when you're watching these videos, don't you think this is the exact kind of guy who will never stop talking about his, like, penis size? I mean, if you think that, then you're absolutely correct, because, yeah, he does that too.
So there should be at least one image of my joystick. I'm not going to send a picture of my dick over the internet. Plus, I wouldn't...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Reminder of the time George will get the fuck off. I'm not even gonna lie to you, chat. I'm telling you, in all honesty, I was not expecting any other response. I'm telling you, I wasn't. I did not expect for him to answer me, and it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, again, that's the kind I was honestly expecting some kind of answer similar to that, but hey, you know, it is what it is.
I don't want any of you males to feel
I wear it like a
inadequate.
badge of honor.
Look,
Don't care.
all of this, it's just sad, isn't it? Like, this guy's probably just gonna keep on going and going and going because that's what insecurity does. But you're not gonna find self-fulfillment in a terminally online flop era. Jar needs to step away, but he can't. He has something to prove. He wants to prove so much because he's insecure about so much, and honestly, I can't be bothered to continue talking about it. Good frickin' lord. I don't really even know how to cap off this video. I mean, this clanker is really pissing me off, man. You know, that actually gives me some ideas.
Okay! Okay!
That was a fun one. If you guys enjoyed, then you might enjoy the other video on Lyle Convoy. It's linked up in the cards. Even with just the robots in the room, Lyle Convoy still manages to be more unlikable to me. Check it out. But before you go, please...
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That was unexpected. I was not expecting that. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, well, there you go, chat. There you go. Overall, it wasn't horrible. Yeah, that was dumb. That part was very dumb, but anyway. No, it's not, this wasn't horrible. I mean, yeah. I mean, was it just like, was it a bit, again, did he get some parts of it wrong? Sure. But it, you know, it wasn't horrible. So I'd say like an, 7 out of 10, maybe. Yeah. It wasn't terrible. Could he have gone into more detail about something? Sure, but yeah, it definitely could have been worse. That's very true. So, yeah, it was all right. Oh, now that we'll have to react to. Or we'll have to watch on our own time. Okay, chat. So, do we want to continue down this rabbit hole of, like, reacting to Crispy's past videos? Are we good? I mean, I don't care. If you guys are willing to react to them, sure, why not? Okay. Okay, alright. Maybe we'll react to the Lyle video next week. We'll see. We'll see what we can do, chat. But, alright, chat. So, I has to head out. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Thank you to my members. Thank you to my lurkers. Thank you for all of your donations tonight as well. And chat, I know we got a little bit cray earlier, but I appreciate all of you toning it down. Just a little. It did just a little, but hey, it is what it is. So, anyway, no, you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will either be back probably Monday. I don't know yet, though, for sure. Tuesday for sure, to talk about the Aiden and Soul Skibbity stuff. And yeah, so there you go. So you guys are going to head over to Miss Yen, and I will talk to you guys all next week. Bye, chat.